Hello everyone! Happy National Nutrition Month!
Welcome to our 15 minutes nutrition cooking demonstration. Today we are going to talk about planning meals, and we have a recipe called mashed cassava with pickled onions. And my name is Karen.
And my name is Julio. We are both nutrition educators for the Bronzeworth SNAP-Ed program. Before we get started, Karen, I just wanted to mention that we're funded by the USDA, which is an equal opportunity provider. So, SNAP-Ed is a program that helps individuals and families eat and shop healthy unavoided. Today, we will focus on meal planning, yes, but on tips on meal planning. But also, we're going to talk a little bit about how healthy plate looks like. So we can get started, I guess, right?
Yeah, we get started. But before that, I wanted to ask, please put it on the chat comments. How does a healthy plate looks like to you? Please share
put
it with
it
us.
on the comment section, please.
I know we need vegetables on my plate. Actually, Julio, can you tell us what is my plate?
That is a good question because we're going to talk a little more about MyPlate. So MyPlate basically, Karen, is a visual guidance that we recommend to have a healthy, beneficial, and nutritional plate when you're planning your meals, right, for the week. So on MyPlate, we're going to find definitely vegetables and fruits. We're going to find a lot of vegetables and fruits. We're going to find protein, grains, and dairy foods too we're going to find on MyPlate. But you know what's the good part about MyPlate, Karen? Mm-hmm. Is that we can portion, it's already portioned for us on MyPlate. So, for example, on MyPlate, you're going to find the half of the plate is basically fruits and vegetables. The other half is 1/4 of protein, 1/4 of grain, and the last part is basically 1 serving of dairy foods. There you go. And speaking about MyPlate, let's see if the recipe for today fits on MyPlate. Right? So, because we're going to talk about healthy eating, right? So, but before we get into the recipe, let me ask you this, and you are free to put it on the comment section. Have you ever cooked or used cassava before in any way? Please put it on the comment section. And speaking of which, Karen, have you cooked or do something with cassava? Have you heard about it?
Yes, I use cassava. I just boil it. Actually, I just like a potato. I just boil it and eat it like that, like a snack. I'm guessing today we are going to talk about cassava yuca.
Yes, definitely. That's our star ingredients for this recipe. Let us know if you have any suggestions of how do you or the ways that you cook or use cassava, please. So the recipe for today is called coconut mashed cassava with pickled onions. And the reason why we're doing this recipe is basically because it has a lot of combination of flavors and definitely our nutrients. We're getting our nutrients because we're getting our carbs, we're getting our fiber that is going to help us in a lot of different ways in our body. But the good thing about this is that you can incorporate this recipe on your meal planning. Why? Because it had a whole variety of different flavors that you can try in different combinations. Because I know that for some people it might be a little hard to plan meals. So this is just some options that you can try at home, right? Some recommendations.
So, I have a question. Do you guys know how cassava has been used through all these years? Please put it in the comments.
Any ways that we use cassava nowadays?
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, 100 years ago, this cassava has been used for food, for medicine. What was the other thing? It's a lot of things. We use it for food, but it's medicine and
soap, right?
So,
remember something about
shampoos too.
Oh, shampoo too. There you go. So you see, and don't forget that Tainos, they also use it for wound care, for medicine, right? Mm-hmm. Injuries and inflammation too. And I know that nowadays people use cassava fibers to create or make clothes or sandals and a lot of things we use cassava for a lot of things, right?
Yeah, this is so amazing to know all about this, right? And do you know how many species of cassava do we have?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Any guess, please?
Any guess? Put it on the comment section, please.
I know you know.
I know, yeah. So we have 49 species of cassava nowadays.
Wow, that is a big variety of cassava yuca.
Yeah, and they have a lot of different uses. We use for a lot of things in a lot of different cultures, right? But I think that we already talked a lot about cassava or yuca, so I guess we can go back a little bit to the recipe. And the ingredients that we're gonna use for this recipe, remember, is coconut mashed cassava, right? So we're gonna use 2 medium cassavas. Karen, can you please pass me the cassavas? Ooh, big cassava right here. Okay, let me just use this. I'm gonna grab this one right here. And we're also gonna use 3 medium rib or sweet plantains. The reason why we're using sweet plantains is basically for the smoothness of the recipe. If you wanna use green plantains, you can also use them, but remember that you wanna use 4 instead of 3, right? So, sweet plantains. We have 2 in here. We're gonna use this 2. And also, we're gonna use 1.5 cup of coconut water, right? I have my coconut water right here. Last but not least, we're using 1/4 cup of coconut milk. Right here, I have my coconut milk. And also just a little bit of salt, which is a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There you go, I have everything in here. So I guess that something to point out, Karen, is that cassava really needs to be cooked, right? Because uncooked cassava might have a little toxic for us, maybe a little toxic for us. So you want to cook it for at least 10 to 15 minutes, right? And yeah, that's basically the ingredients that we're going to use for today.
Very simple ingredients, it looks like. Can you tell us or give us some tips how to cut it or even peel it? Because sometimes,
Thank you so much for bringing that up, because it might be a little struggle for us, for most of us, to cut or peel cassava, right? What you want to do is this. Basically, this is a safe way that you can try at home. This is the way I cut it. So it's just a recommendation that you can try. So you want to cut off the ends. Might be a little hard. Don't worry. Ooh. You might have to put some force in there. So after that, you want to cut it in half. There you go. And then you're going to have this, right? In here, maybe you can cut it more if you want to. Right? Like this. There you go. So you're going to have this one right here. And after that, you want to put it flat on the surface, right? For safety reasons. Then after that, you want to cut the skin off. And what you want to aim for is basically to cut the pinkish layer, right? You want to aim to cut the pinkish layer and go from there.
Oh, wow. I never tried it like that. I like this cutting that you are using. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you can use...
to go home and do this.
Yeah, please make sure to try cassava at home. It's really good.
And always, every time I boil it, I used to boil it the whole thing. But it's a potato, just like a potato, right?
Yeah.
If we wanted it to cook early, it cooks fast, and we can save time like this. Then we can cut it in chunks just like you're doing. This is a really good tip.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julio.
No problem. Definitely cook the cassava again. But after you take off the skin, you want to have this one right here, which is the white part of the cassava. And this is what we want to boil, right? So, you want to cut it in half too, right? Right here. And then you can cut it in little pieces. The reason why we cut it in pieces or chunks is basically because it won't take longer to cook, to boil, right?
Yeah, we can save a lot of time by
Yep.
doing this. Definitely. Do you know something that happened to me when I go to the supermarket? I cannot distinguish which one is the cassava or jam, or even I got confused with all the root vegetable. Can you give us some tips about how to select a cassava?
I love that question because it also might be difficult for us to differentiate then cassava with other root vegetables. And I have some tips for that. So let me just put this cassava to boil. Let's take jams as an example, right? To differentiate between them. So, there you go. So, Karen, can you pass me the jam right there? There you go. Thank you. So we have jam and we have cassava in here. Maybe we can see this.
They look so similar, you
Right?
see?
But if you take a closer look, they look different.
Okay.
Something that I wanted to point out is when you look to the shape, you're gonna find that jams, they have a cylindrical shape, something like this, right? It looks like a cylinder. And then cassava is gonna look basically like a long, like a root, like a long root, right? So that's the way that you can differentiate between them. Also, Karen, when it comes to texture, cassava tends to have a nut-like flavor, which means that jams are less sweet than cassava. That's when it comes to taste, right? Then texture is basically when you take a look at them. I don't know if you can feel it. Is extremely starchy, that you can even feel it. Then cassava.
Oh, yeah.
It's harder, right?
Yeah.
So that's another way that you can differentiate between them.
Oh,
Because
wow.
actually
I think I will go by the cylindrical shape.
right?
Yeah, it's easier to distinguish.
It's
Thank you so
fantastic.
much.
No
Nice
problem.
tips.
So yeah, I guess that we already talked a lot about
Cassava.
cassava, right? Cassava and cassava. Okay, but it's fine. While we wait for the cassava to boil, Karen, have you ever go to the supermarket and got a lot of vegetables? You don't even know what to do with them. Maybe you do a recipe or something, one of them, and then you have the rest on the fridge or somewhere else, and you don't know what to do with them.
Oh, definitely. Right now, I have a lot of onions at home, and I don't know how I'm gonna use it. It's a lot of them, yeah.
So yeah, onions are a good example because we tend to buy these vegetables on bulk, right? So, and sometimes we got them, we use them for something, but we don't even know what to do with the rest of them. We leave it in there with northern, we don't even know, right? So, I have a tip for you too, Karen. You can pickle them.
Okay.
You can pickle them, and this is a really good combination with this recipe, and you're gonna see why later on. So let's take, for example, this onion. I use half of the onion for something, for a different recipe, and then I have this onion right here, and I don't know what to do with it. So I wanna pickle it. Something that you can do with it when you're gonna pickle, this is what you will need. So you're gonna need 1 cup of the vegetables. Let's say the onions, right? So, and if you want to julienne them, you can julienne them. If you want to slice them, you can slice them. It's up to you. It's about preference, right? So, when you do the vegetables, basically you're going to put it on a jar, right? Or a plastic container too. Then you will need for the ingredients that you will need to pickle are this. So first of all, you're going to use half cup water, half cup vinegar, apple cider vinegar, right? You can put it over there, thank you. 2 tablespoons of sugar and salt, right? You're gonna use half a teaspoon of salt. You're gonna put everything to boil, and then when the water, the liquid is boiling, you can put it inside of the container. It can be your jar or it can be your plastic container. So, but I know that sometimes, Karen, we don't have time to boil.
I know. But these are very simple steps
Yeah.
to do it at home when we are in a rush.
Yeah, definitely. But I have another tip that you can try. Instead of boiling it because you don't have time, maybe you can also put the liquids together and just pour it on the plastic container or the jar.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God, love it.
And for the sake of time, thank you, Karen. For the sake of time, we have our pickled onions in here for our recipe. Okay? You can try this at home. It's pretty easy. Doesn't take a lot of time, right?
Thank you so much.
Let us know other vegetables that you will pickle, right?
In the comment sections, please let us know. While we talk a lot about this amazing tip, let's go back to the recipe.
Right? Yeah, we don't really talk a lot, yeah. So, um, the boiled cassava is supposed to be ready by now if you're using the frozen one. If not, if you're using the fresh one, it might take a little longer. But I guess we can start matching it out, right?
Yeah.
I already have some boiled plantains because for the sake of time. So I can start matching everything together. So can you pass me the plantains right there? Right, right here, right here. There you go. Thank you.
So, they smell good.
Right? So I have my plantains in here, sweet plantains. You can see it. And then what I'm gonna put now is the coconut milk and the coconut water, right? You can also do this while boiling, right? Basically, you can, when you feel that they're ready, the cassava is ready, you can put the plantains inside, boil them, and take out a little bit of the water, and then you're gonna put the rest of the ingredients. You can put 1.4 cups, sorry, of coconut milk and 1.5 of coconut water. You put them together to boil, and then after that, it should be ready to mash, right? So I have 1/4 in here for the milk.
Do you need some?
Let me see. I have 1/4 here. There you go. And coconut water.
Oh, I wonder how this taste is gonna taste.
Yeah, so I have one. I have the container right here. Put everything together, right? So I have more space.
So you're gonna mash you're gonna put everything, right? Like the plantains,
Yes.
and then you're gonna put the yuca too?
Yes, so the cassava should be ready by now, so I'm gonna put everything. Can you put this over there? Thank you. Should be ready by now, so what I'm gonna do is put this in here. These ones right here. Thank you. I'll put it on the side. Thank you. And I'm gonna put everything in here. Ooh, there you go. I'm gonna use all of it.
Okay.
Wait, let me put this here. Thank you.
Oh, you're not guessing all.
Yes, I'm not using no. Thank you. And then I'm gonna start mashing everything in here.
Okay. Oh, those combinations look really good. Do you know something interesting I found about Taino's culture is that they used to have a god called or known as Yakahu, and he was the spirit of the yuca. He also was very helpful on fertilizing soil, and that's a really interesting thing about the Taino culture.
Yeah, and also don't forget that nowadays people use cassava or mashed cassava as a substitute for grains, which is totally fine. What you wanna do basically is to complete MyPlate. So you're gonna have the grains already with the cassava, but you also wanna do what? Vegetables. You're gonna put some fruits on the side maybe, and protein, and definitely your daily food, right? There you go. So for the sake of time, also we already have our cassava mash right here. Thank you. Cassava is right here, and this is basically what you want your cassava to look, mashed cassava to look like, right?
Oh, that looks so soft.
So yeah, you want the
And
smooth.
smooth,
Yes,
yeah.
there you go. So some people say that you want it to look like fufu, or you want it to look like. It depends on you on how you want it to look like, right? So that's the good part out of this is that you can make your own combinations in here or your own ideas, right? So we
Yes.
have them in here ready.
Please let us know if you use it in different ways. How do you use it? Let us know here in the comments. I love how it looks so smooth.
Right, so smooth.
Julio, can I use also plant-based protein with this recipe?
Yeah, that's a good point because we're gonna pass to that one. to create my plate, right?
Okay.
So can you pass me this plate right here?
All right.
Thank you. So in here, I'm just basically gonna put. I don't know if you can see. I have my plate in here. This is really cute. I have all the grain sections. I have my protein and fruit and vegetables in here. So I'm gonna pour my cassava here, right?
In the grains section?
Yeah, you can put it on the grain section.
Ah, look
Yes. And also, I have my pickled onions in here. So if you want, you can put other different vegetables that you have to pickle. Then I will definitely do some radish too.
I love radish.
It's a good combination. So I'm gonna put my onions in here. Put it on the side. You can put it on top of the mashed cassava. That's really good.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay. Now my onions in here. You can put more vegetables if you want on the side. And for protein, I already have some protein in there. I have some salmon ready. Red salmon. So there you go. You can put it in here too. Put this over there, Karen. Thank you.
Ooh, you're making my cake.
Yes. What you're basically missing is some fruits and some dairy, but you can also incorporate them. If you want to put it on the side too, you can do that. Or,
Show that.
yeah, look, it looks so beautiful.
Good. Full of colors.
There you go.
I love it.
But thank you so much for bringing the plant-based protein, because I also have another tip that you can use. So, that one over there. There you go. Yes. Ooh, yes, a lot of colors. So maybe sometimes we don't have the time to mash the cassava. So something that you can do, you can also boil the cassava and eat it like that too. Like this one right here. You can see I have the cassava boiled, so you can try that too, right? And definitely put your vegetable. Look at all the colors that we have in here. And last thing, we're missing protein in here.
And I was asking you if we can use plant-based protein.
Mm-hmm.
So I know beans are one kind of protein.
Yeah, so we have beans in here. You can put it in on the side too.
Oh wow!
That looks
With
so
a little
good.
dressing in there.
Yeah,
Oh, my
dressing
goodness.
and the one that you love. If you wanna do your own dressing, you can do your own dressing. It's up to you. But I really love this combination because I don't know if you can see. It's a lot of colors. There's a lot of colors. A lot of different nutrients, vitamins. Oh my god, this looks so cute. Look here.
They look so yummy. Oh
there
my
you go.
It's not dry. It's like really good combinations.
And speaking about dry, right? Sometimes if we have a lot like this one, we have a lot of cassava already, mashed cassava. Sometimes to save it after a few. The next day is going to be a little dry. But what you want to do is basically you can put a little bit of the coconut milk and the water inside of the container so that when you reheat the mashed cassava, it keeps the smoothness, right? That's what you want to do.
I keep just looking at these plates. Can I give it a try?
Yes, got it.
I'm excited because I never eat it like this. So.
Ooh. I like how you put all of them together.
Yeah, I love to mix this. So. Here, come with me.
Oh my god. Okay.
Amazing. I'm not even like saying it, like it's really good. I love it. Just like it's all smooth, all the combinations.
Yeah.
Perfect. I love it. Thank you.
So thank you for trying, Karen. So and there you go. 2 different combinations to and you can play with it, right? You can make your own different protein if you like to do chicken, if you like any combinations that you want to try, you can try it. I love these colors. I cannot see this. Like, look at these colors. It's beautiful, right?
Please put it in the comments if you are like wanting this right now. Put it in the comments. So you see this like delicious? It looks so delicious.
Yeah.
And it's delicious. I just taste it.
And something that I love to do also with my I can have some of the vegetables in here to have more vegetables over there too. But again, you can combine them in different ways. And if you have any other combinations, please let us know on the comments.
What would you put in this beautiful dishes? What would you put?
Right.
Put it on the comments, please.
And I think that's it, Karen. Yeah. Wow. Okay. I think that's it for us. Thank you so much for joining us. We will stick around with some questions that we saw on the comment section. And hopefully you try this at home. Oh, we
just got some questions.
Okay.
All right.
Let me take my gloves off. So, how do you eat this as a pudding or side dish? So this one you can use both. You can use cassava as a start on your plate, or you can use it as a pudding. It's up to you. It's about preference too. Yeah. Okay. So what can you pair this with to make a meal plan meal? Okay. So you can pair this with your choice of protein inside of veggies, fish, eggs, meat, and beans, as we're seeing right here. You can be creative with it. You can make your own changes too, right? As we've been saying. Okay. When is cassava in season? Okay. Cassava is native. That's a good question, right? Cassava is native to the Caribbean and it's always in season. So you're gonna always find it in season.
That's what I was about to say. Like, we always see them on the supermarket.
Right?
Yeah, like.
And you can also find frozen ones that you can do, right? And it can be found in grocery store year round. So take a look in your supermarket and see.
They got frozen too?
Yeah, they got frozen too.
Oh, wow. So she's saving money all the time. Yeah. Oh wow. Well, if you guys want to follow us, all the questions.
Yeah, one more question.
Okay.
Is the consistency of cassava similar to sweet potato or root vegetable? Ooh. Yes, it's creamy, moist, and smooth like sweet potato and plantain. There you go. Yeah. So we'll stick around for any other questions. I guess we don't have a lot more time, but thank you so much for joining us again. Happy National Nutrition Month. Definitely please try this recipe at home. And if you want to know more information, want to have more resources, more materials, you can go to our website at snapny.org and take a look at the recipes that we have over there.
And if you want to follow us for more recipes and more information about nutrition, you can follow our page on Facebook or Instagram. It's hlmountheaven.com. Please follow us.
Yeah, and I guess that's it for us today. Again, happy National Nutrition Month. Oh, and don't forget that next Tuesday, we're going to have our next more nutrition education. Next Tuesday is basically Tasty Tuesday Strawberry Sensation. So you're going to find a different recipe and more nutrition education. So again, happy National Nutrition Month and see you soon.